Welcome back to my channel. My name is Stone Cogs. I want to play some Dragon Dogma 2 today. I'm going to pretty much run around the city, explore it, see what kind of quests I can find here. So you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, share the video, sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode.
Somehow my feet
I've
always
a terrible itch. I hope 'tisn't fleas.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Follow me, master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
do with a decent supper.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain.
My head hurts.
You want something? Spit it out or piss off.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
I can't solve all your problems, you know.
All this quiet makes me itch to...
Would you mind coming over here?
My head hurts just thinking about it. What to do? What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. For true. Thank you ever so much, Arisen. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers that ever were.
Rescue, as I well know.
It's been pretty kind to me.
I've just recalled a little tidbit.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming. Ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
Over here, if you please.
May tomorrow be as uneventful as so dull when there's nothing doing.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those left.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen takes the crown here in Vermund, after all. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith. Good luck to you.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Is there aught I can assist you with?
Arms for the poor.
Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind. This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir.
We have found a material.
Different combination.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms? Few can afford perpetual generosity. I hope you will return. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might... Many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
What we need now is information. The question is, where to find it.
There's no great shock to me.
I fear I've much to attend to.
This place may fail to calm my spirit. The pursuit of betterment is an endless I know so little.
Come, I'll lead the way.
This place gives me an ill feeling.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. Tell me what will happen if I linger here.
All I've got left is hands up.
Feeling weary even after a day of rest. Can't expect to fare so well.
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a full forfeit.
This place always puts me at ease.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Must hold out till supper.
Over here, if you would.
I quite like it here.
Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
I fear I'll make for poor conversation.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
I'm dead on my feet, but I've much to do yet.
I pray this harvest.
Where's my comb? My fur's in a...
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the high road. Now,
Aye, I'm well enough, thank you.
Can't remember the last time my pockets jingled. What's your business with me, Cos?
Suppose you're all right.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
I fear I've much to attend to. A moment's prayer can do a world of good. I fear I've much to attend to.
What brings you here?
Marriage isn't what it's chalked up to be.
Wish 'twere always night.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people. Looking for information, are we?
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming.
Every minute of this existence is torment.
turn your gaze elsewhere. I'll not be stared.
'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity.
Hiya, Risen! Have you brought me me a bunch of flowers already? Well, take your time. You know where to...
My work's near done.
Time to be heading home.
Might I beg but a moment of your time? A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
Shall we report our results? Vaults, eh? Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what we've learned.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
'Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness. We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to follow close behind.
It's no great shock to me.
Over here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
Tis no great shock to me.
How do you do?
The books ne'er seem to end. Who could have brought them here? Wonder.
This place is amazing. I knew I'd find something down here, but I never expected this.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet. Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade. Much obliged.
Stand firm! You must not let down your guard, even for a moment. Fear not. I shall aid you directly. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Talk to. Oh, almost forgot. Can't leave things half done.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide. Is there no getting through this door?
Still not come. It isn't the dragon, but these
for my next one.
Barely drag my ass out of bed.
My work's near done.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I wonder what lies at it.
We would fain hear your requests, dear audience.
Oi, keep your distance.
Will this take long? I've ought to be doing.
Oh, well met, sir.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard, anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen.
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met with stiff drinks and cheery hearts, I say.
Impressive.
What am I supposed to do?
I end up feeling weary. Interested in my ware?
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
When battling monsters, the basic strategy is to overpower them with superior...
There's much needs doing. The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the high road. Now,
I see you recognise my worth, Arisen. I suppose I should consider myself...
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bold and found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. Much blood was spilled afore the thing was cold. You could say 'twas an ill twist of fortune. But mayhap we ought to be better prepared for such incidents. I wonder if building a nice, high wall is out of the question.
What business would you have with a humble farmer?
This work is like to break an old woman's back.
What? Got an interest in farm?
The day grows darker with our every step.
Ears pricked. 'Twill be difficult to pinpoint distant foes by sight alone.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of...
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side. As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
It was nice to see everyone out and about.
Surely we can draw a larger crowd.
Where will the wind
Faring
blow?
well, I
Well,
hope.
my son, how might I be of service? Is there anything to do? Might learn a new dish.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every
day.
Time to be heading.
Life.
Over here, if you please. We have obtained a bunch of flowers as Miss Daphne requested. Now we have but to deliver it to her. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every sort.
Well, what should I get up to today?
Wearing
Good day, sir.
Best make sure the ox is fed and watered.
I find any Reckon I'd spend my life here if I could.
If I grin and bear it, I'll make it through.
What else needs doing?
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone, and I can't find one anywhere. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I knew I could count on you, Arisen. I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhap silver ore will serve? We can purchase it or mine it up ourselves.
There's no great shock to me.
Give me a moment. I'm trying to get my son his Halloween outfit on.
I could swear I've seen what's needed here amidst what we have in storage.
Just remembered, I've somewhere to be.
what I love more than a saucy
I've been
rumour.
on my feet all day.
Even I know when to shut up. I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Not without its charms.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Nothing ever seems to happen round here.
Only through prayer can I further my devotion.
My fur stands on end. There's a number on my shoulders.
Wish I had someone to talk to.
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll. Our adventure continues.
Come. We... Much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Go on, take it. Almost forgot. Can't leave things hard.
Can't complain, mind.
I expect this all will suffice for the silver stone Miss Daphne requested. Let us deliver it to her now. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Have we met? Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better? Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever so much. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them, even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
It's no great shock to me.
Oh, it's so shiny. Oh.
Time to head to market, methinks.
What I can do for you?
Feels eerie with no one about.
Aye. Is there aught you require, sir?
You looking to enlist? I'll give you my post.
This is my sort of place, the more the merrier.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
Heard of any ways to make some easy coin? No? Shame.
Tell is, the nobles are all in a flurry, ingratiating themselves with the sovereign. That's why they've been holding all these fancy masquerades, see? They're supposed to lift his spirits or some such. I've got to wonder what comfort ale and dancing are to a man who's been charred to a crisp. But I suppose I'm just jealous. Imagine having naught better to do than drink and revel the night away.
To see what the day holds. Will nothing exciting ever happen here?
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
Sometimes all you need is a milk. Customers who stop by regularly.
Why is my luck so rotten?
Why is everyone always in such a hurry?
Best make haste, else I'll be at this all night.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
I'll take any chance not to and I shan't resist. Well met, sir.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Will this take long? I've ought to be doing.
Yes? Is there something I can do for you?
I've heard there's a means to tell if someone who claims to be Arisen is
Here to ask aught me, are you?
I've trained for this.
I see life as a journey, to be walked.
I fear I've not useful to share.
I grow restless when I do the same thing.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city.
What would you of me? My time is...
You'll have to excuse me. I have a job to attend to.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
No greater joy than living as one pleases.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Beg pardon, sir. I mustn't be distracted.
What do you think you're doing in here?
They'll wish they'd helped. There's always something that needs doing.
Can't do much on an empty stomach.
Any interesting tidings to share?
This really is fine. Smells a little different as well. Need anything?
I could do with a few more hours sleep.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Well met, son. Might as well take a look while you're here. Eh? Many thanks.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch in my case.
How can I get
What do you think? Does this suit me?
I'm just grateful to still be...
Heard of any ways to make some easy coin?
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to make the trip again.
Aye, what is it?
Ah, now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Another day, another adventure.
Got to make hay while the sun shines.
Welcome, good sir. My services lie in the styling of hair and the painting of faces. Should you so desire, I can help you find your truest self. Would that I was kept half as busy as I once was. How very charming.
Where was I headed?
Good day, sir.
Good day to you.
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
Interested in my wares?
Where will the wind blow me to?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? The watchhead refused, and rightly so. But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught noble about him, if you ask me.
Trap.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Oh, so I've learned.
So tight. I'd kip just about anywhere.
This is where I come when life hits. Oh, well.
I'm always willing to lend a helping hand.
Me? I'm just going for a stroll.
Quiet makes me come more anxious.
Hope I didn't leave the pot on top.
Been a while since I heard a good story.
Keep my arm strong and my mind sharp.
Quite the predicament.
Even I know when to shut.
Quite the predicament. Beg pardon, sir, but might I have a moment of your time? I've a proposal to make, and methinks you'll want to hear it. See, a friend of mine has an empty house, but no use for it. And I see you round the inn rather often. Understand me? 'Twouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place to call your own. What say you? Well, you needn't decide this very moment. Come. I've more time than I know how to spend. Quite the predicament. Won't someone do aught about this?
Anywhere's better than the middle of a crowd.
Quite the predicament.
This is where I come when life hits.
Am I shedding?
Here to ask aught of me, are you? Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
There's a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Say, have you been to Harp? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea. Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth.
I hear he's left out to sea on his boat, day after day, only to be returned to shore by the brine again and again. As if that wasn't queer enough.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here.
Good tidings to you. Are you the Arisen, perchance? Aye, I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear much of the gossip going around town. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. He's been sent out on a mission, and I can't say when he'll return. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the Ill-Doer's resting place. I worry for him. I do hope he'll fare all right. Oh, Sir Ludolf, you say? Aye, we're acquainted. He's been coming around oft of late. As I recall, his visit started just afore Gregor was given his new assignment. Why are you asking me about him? Does this have aught to do with my husband? What? No. You mean... not my Gregor? Sir Arisen, I beg of you, you must save my husband. You will be repaid, I swear it. No amount of gold can compare to his life. Just please, save him. Oh, thank goodness. Pray, go to him at once. My husband's life is in your hands, sir.
We must make haste if we are to arrive in time to assist.
What, pray tell, are you doing here?
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Quite the predicament.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
Who's here? No one around. I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Mustn't let it burn.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
Well, that wasn't a homecoming night vision. I knew the village would be in a bad way.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Look there. I espy another statue.
Why don't we go take a look? Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
You!
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Is that the best we can do?
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
How's the blade of water
splendid accomplishment. You have honed your talents to new heights.
I endeavour to make the fullest use of my...
I've just recalled. I found a treasure.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I'm being watched.
Lay down your arms, and I'll let you alone. How's this? You keep your life.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Keep on like that. Done here soon enough.
A result.
You'll not live to regret this. Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Such a magnificent tapestry of style.
It's no great shock to me. I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be in your debt.
Are you all right?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
We'd be well advised to check the lay of the land.
We're lost. Plain and simple. We ought to retrace our steps.
What are you doing?
Risen! You've been harmed!
Very well. This road is beyond our strength. I recommend a swift retreat. I am safe. Thank you. Is it? ought to have conserved our strength. Take care where you place your feet. Starving fighters like to throw us off balance with our enemies.
This happen? I'll mourn Sir Gregor. He was a good man.
Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
I'll mourn Sir Gregor. He was a good man.
Ah! Now here's a surprise.
I'll mourn Sir Gregor. He was a good man.
How could I have let this happen?
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
I can hardly believe it. I fought a Dullahan and shall live to tell the tale. But, fie! I've just remembered. See, I hadn't thought I'd return alive, but I didn't want to worry my wife when I departed. So I took a letter with me just in case, and when the tide of battle threatened to overwhelm us, I sent a runner to bear it to my wife, mere moments before your arrival. It would be an awkward thing for her to read my final farewell, only for me to arrive on the morrow fit as a fiddle. Though I dare say she'd forgive me. Oh, it will be a blessing enough to see her again. I can ask for no more than that. Right, I'd best be off, if I'm to make it home afore that letter arrives. Oh, and if I've not said it yet, thank you, sir. I'm well and truly in your debt.
This is generally used as a material. Without your pawn.
Many thanks.
I thank you.
I'll mourn Sir Gregor. He was a good man.
My thanks, sir.
There's a ladder here. Dead, draw near! Are you all right?
Must keep working. Needed back at the shop.
I'm ashamed to have fallen so short. I shall ponder my fate as arisen.
say it. We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. What say we get some rest? I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. My bitter failure weighs on me still. I shall never forgive myself for being so careless.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then. There! Scout undead!
I learned of a forgotten riftstone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it if you like. The enemy retreats.
See no merit in hunting down such cravens.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Alright, I'm going to end the video right here. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe button, share the channel so I can bring out more and better content. I'll pick up right off from here. when I start recording again. So other than that, I'll see you on next episode.